Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hi. My name is Johnny Humphrey, and I am the Community Programs Manager at Resource Center and the Director of our Youth First program, which is an LGBT, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning youth program here in Dallas, Texas. Thank you for participating in our I Am Jazz book reading and panel discussion that will immediately follow. Today, communities all across the country are meeting in schools, libraries, places of worship, bookstores, and even within city halls to read this children's book, I Am Jazz, in the hopes of educating and inspiring youth and communities. I Am Jazz is a first-person account about being transgender by a transgender youth and advocate, Jazz Jennings, and her co-author, Jessica Herthel. Jennings was one of the first transgender children to talk publicly about her identity and the challenges she faces as a transgender youth. Herthel is not transgender, nor does she have any transgender children. She co-wrote the book because on her experience explaining to her daughters what transgender meant, hoping to create a book that other parents and caring adults would be able to use to start conversations with their own children. As you'll soon find out, the book takes less than 5 minutes to read and is appropriate for all ages. This is the second annual event that was created after an elementary school in Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, planned to read the book and discussion of the I Am Jazz book as part of their effort to support one of the students' 6-year-old transgender children who had recently socially transitioned and was attending the school openly as the girl she knew herself to be. Prior to the reading, however, an anti-LGBT hate group learned of the event and threatened to sue the school, calling that the school canceled the discussion. But the Mount Horeb community rallied behind the school and the transgender student. A parent in the community organized a reading at the local library. The audience, full of children, parents, grandparents, and community members, with courage before fear, and turned out with more than just hope and support in humanity for a child who was just wanting to be themselves. The event was planned to be a small gathering, but ended up having several hundred in attendance. This is Youth First's second year to host the I Am Jazz book reading, and as I was considering what to do for this year's event, I was reminded that despite all of the unprecedented attacks on the rights and dignity of transgender youth and the community, both at the state and federal levels, we live in a city that values and respects its LGBT community members. Between our city's anti-discriminatory policies that include protections for gender identity and sexual orientation, to new healthcare benefits being rolled out to city employees that include healthcare for transgender employees, to our mayor's very own LGBT task force, I wanted to show the rest of the country that the city of Dallas supports our transgender youth. But I wanted to go even further. I wanted a representative from our great city to conduct the reading. I couldn't think of any better person than Dallas City Council member Adam Medrano, and thankfully he accepted. Representing District 2, Adam Medrano was elected to the Dallas City Council in June 2013 and was recently re-elected. For more than 10 years, he's dedicated his personal and professional time to helping our community, especially its youth. Councilmember Medrano serves as the chair of the Mayor's LGBT Task Force and the Public Safety Committee, and member of the Transportation and Trinity River Project and Economic Development Committees. Would you please help me welcome Councilmember Adam Medrano?
So when Johnny reached out to me last week, he said we put this together really fast. We're, of course, I wanted to do it, excited to do it. This is different because I guess when I go to elementary school, I'm used to reading to kindergarten. It's really different. So I'm excited to read I Am Jazz. We've done a lot of work on the task force and thought of it. I'm proud to be the chair. We have a great group of people that work in the task force. I guess I'm going to start reading I Am Jazz. So I'm going to read it and then I'm going to show you all the pictures. So, of course, the book is I Am Jazz. This is really cool because Jazz actually signed this book to me. So, it goes, I am Jazz. For as long as I can remember, my favorite color has been pink. My second favorite color is silver, and my third favorite color is green. Here are some of my other favorite things: dancing, singing, backflips, drawing, soccer, swimming, makeup, and pretending I'm a pop star. Most of all, I love mermaids. Sometimes I even wear my mermaid tail in the pool. My best friends are Samantha and Casey. We always have fun together. We like high heels and princess gowns or cartwheels and trampolines. But I'm not exactly like Samantha and Casey. I have a girl brain but in a boy body. This is called transgender. I was born this way. When I was very little and my mom would say, "You're such a good boy," I would say, "No, Mama, good girl." At first my family was confused. They'd always thought of me as a boy. As I got a little older, I hardly ever played with trucks or tools or superheroes, only princesses and mermaid costumes. My brothers told me this was girl stuff. I kept right on playing. My sister says I was always talking to her about my girl thoughts and my girl dreams and how one day I would be a beautiful lady. She would giggle and say, "You're a funny kid." Sometimes my parents let me wear my sister's dresses around the house, but whenever we went out, I had to put on my boy clothes again. This made me mad. Still, I never gave up trying to convince them. Pretending I was a boy felt like telling a lie. Then one amazing day, everything changed. Mom and Dad took me to meet a new doctor who asked me lots and lots of questions. Afterward, the doctor spoke to my parents, and I heard the word transgender for the very first time. That night, at bedtime, my parents both hugged me and said, "We understand now. Be who you are. We love you no matter what." This made me smile and smile and smile. Mom and Dad told me I could start wearing girl clothes to school and growing my hair long. They even let me change my name to Jazz. Being Jazz felt much more like being me. Mom said that being Jazz would make me different from the other kids at school, but that being different is okay. What's important, she said, is that I'm happy with who I am. Being Jazz caused some other people to be confused too, like the teachers at school. At the beginning of the year, they wanted me to use the boys' bathroom and play on the boys' teams in gym class, but that didn't feel normal to me at all. I was so happy when the teachers changed their minds. I can't imagine not playing on the same team as Casey and Samantha. Even today, there are kids who tease me or call me a boy name or ignore me altogether. This makes me feel crummy. Then I remember that the kids who get to know me usually want to be my friend. They say I'm one of the nicest girls at school. I don't mind being different. Different is special. I think what matters most is what a person is like inside. And inside, I'm happy, and I'm having fun, and I'm proud. I am Jazz. And that's the next story. So I guess we're going to come back over. I'm glad that I was able to meet with people for the Connected Podcast. And thank everybody for coming. I know that we're going to have time in this section in a few minutes, so if you have some questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you again so very much. At this time, actually, I would like to make a special thank you to Monica Marino. Let's give her a round of applause. She does so very much. I'm so grateful for her helping me coordinate this.